Hey, PK. Just giving thumbs up to the people who aren't like your thumbnail posing. I try. Just giving a thumbs up to the rewatch crew. That's what I was doing. Rewatch game. Since there was nobody in while I was doing the thumbs up. Until you came in. And ruined it. I'm kidding. You didn't ruin anything, obviously. On the other hand, an hour-long video of me just doing thumbs up would be that would be weirdly entertaining. That would be weirdly amusing to do. Oh, right. It's so Thursday when I went to get my groceries, it was raining super hard. Hey, tacos. So by the time I got back, my jacket was soaked through. Like it was just like it was soaked right through. So I put it, sort of draped it on the hot tub to dry off. Give me a moment. I will check if it is dry enough to. I'll check how dry it is. Jesus Christ. There are still damp patches. No joke. There are parts of it that are still damp. Since Thursday. Hey, Anunnaki. It was damp. Oh, it does. It actually does need to be replaced. It's coming apart. The jacket, it's like the leather, pleather, whatever it is. The fabric is just absolutely chipping off. I really need to get a new one. Box fan? I don't. I've got a standing fan. Yeah, I actually do need to get a new jacket because that one is it's just flaking apart. It will hopefully be dry by Wednesday. I'll be visiting my mom on Wednesday, or at least that's the plan. The plan is to go visit my mom on Wednesday, so hopefully it's dried out by then. We'll see. Umbrella? No, no umbrella. The thing is, I was going for groceries. Like, an umbrella would be limited use anyway when going for groceries. Because, like, I've got my jacket. I've got, the bags in my hands. My hands are already full. My groceries get soaked too. I mean, yeah, but I mean, there's nothing. It's not like there's anything that could go bad. Like, oh no, my chip bags got wet. Not a big concern. It's like, not the chips themselves. No, just like the packaging. Like, oh no, the packaging got wet. It's not like the water soaked right through the plastic bags into the chips themselves. No, it's just. Throw them out there wet. They're still good. I've been eating them. They're fine. The chips themselves are fine. A little buggy in an umbrella. Yeah. It's fine. I mean, it sucked, but it's fine. Anyways. First trailer for the new Life is Strange game released. Not gonna lie, I've got kind of mixed feelings on it. I have mixed feelings about it being Deck 9. Like, Don't Nod making a new Life is Strange. That would be like a fuck yeah situation. Yeah, I'd be like, holy shit, Don't Nod doing more Life is Strange. Yeah, fuck, that's amazing. But Deck 9, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, like they did Before the Storm, and that game was mostly pretty good, but had some bugs. They did the remaster of the first game Before the Storm and added entirely new fucking bugs. Yeah, doing a remaster, and somehow they made it buggier than the original. Like, how the fuck do you manage to add new bugs when you're in a remaster? And they did True Colors, which was fine. It was, a well-made game, but it had very clear right and wrong answers, right and wrong choices all throughout it. Like it had a good ending and a bad ending in a way that the original Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 did not have. There was no good ending to either of Don't Nod's Life is Strange games. Like, just a good ending was never an option for either of those games. Whereas True Colors is like, no, this is, here's the good ending. Do you have a flood? Not that I'm aware of. Hey, Val. No flood that I'm aware of. So yeah, the new Life is Strange. If it goes back to the Life is Strange roots of why the box meant truck. Oh, my jacket. My jacket got super wet. Like just soaked through. No, my jacket got soaked through on Thursday when I went to get my groceries. Because it was like pouring rain on Thursday. Like just absolutely like just really heavy rain. So my jacket got soaked completely through. It's still a little bit damp. Like there are still damp patches. Anyway, yeah. So, like, if the new Life is Strange, if it goes back to that formula of they're not really being right or wrong decisions, they're just being tough decisions and, living with the consequences either one way or the other. And if it's not full of fucking bugs. I did know there was another Life is Strange in development from Deck 9. Hey, Barbara. Because I remember, not long ago, I read an article about there being some issues in the development. Somebody snuck neo-Nazi, some neo-Nazi references into a background of one area, which, holy shit! Somebody caught it and and removed it. Did you catch it? Well, no, I'm not working on the game. No, there's an article, somebody, basically, one of the people working on the game found these neo-Nazi references in the background of one of the environments and removed them and reported it to management, who apparently did essentially jack shit about it. Oh well, the references are removed, so that's fine. No attempt to figure out who added them or the next thumb down. Can you do a thumbs down? Probably not. No attempt to figure out who slipped the references in there or anything like that. Also, apparently, the lead developer is just kind of is a bit of an asshole to the development team. And of course, being Square Enix, crunch is a definitely a huge problem. So the game is absolutely, no question, the game's going to have horrible crunch. Galaxy Quest is now free on YouTube. It's been my new lullaby. Nice. So yeah, there's no question that there's going to be bad crunch for it. And I do worry about how many bugs will set through, considering what happened with the Life is Strange remaster. Is there a Galaxy Quest kind of game you could play? I mean, probably, but I've got enough games to play. Beyond that, I am intrigued to see where the story goes, Bringing back Max Caulfield. And that means that they're going to need to address the ending of the original Life is Strange. So it'll be interesting to see. They're gonna piss people off. If they don't go with, if We're trying to pick a new game. No, I'm talking about a game that just got its trailer. New Life is Strange game just had its trailer released today. Yeah, because like obviously a lot of people chose to save Chloe in the original Life is Strange. Chloe doesn't appear in the trailer, which means either yeah, she might be dead, or they might have broken up off screen, or could be another option. But like, it's if Chloe's either dead or if they've broken up, either way, people are going to be pissed. So, bold choice to follow up with Max. I am curious to see how they're going to handle yeah, how they're going to handle the original game. I forget if and it looks like, from what I can tell, fairly you know, fairly even in terms of which ending players chose. So it's not like there's just like, what do you for dinner? Nothing. So it's not like there's a like one ending that people chose over like that everyone chose. Yeah, there are some games where you know this was what everybody chose. So yeah, we're safe assuming that this is the actual ending, or that this is the actual that this is canon. But so that will be very interesting to see what how they handle it. Also also a trailer for a new Perfect Dark game. I didn't know there was a new Perfect Dark game in development. So trailer for a new Perfect Dark. which is neat. I remember when the original game came out. I loved the original game. Didn't play. I never played Perfect Dark Zero. I think I tried the demo for Perfect Dark Zero. First person shooters just have never been my thing though. And the new Perfect Dark, definitely not something that I will play myself. It's just the little bit that we saw, way too much for me to be able to play it. It's possible I will watch a Let's Play of it, though. I just hope it's as weird as the original. Like they need to keep the weirdness of the original Perfect Dark. Because that game starts with you finding a sentient flying laptop and ends with you killing an alien planet. That is an escalation. Oh, the laptop is talking? Well, okay, AI. AI is standard sci-fi trope. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's flying? Well, I guess it's got to follow me out of the building somehow. Sure, I'll accept that the sentient laptop is also capable of flight. Fine. And then come the aliens. And after that, things get fucked up. So, I hope this new Perfect Dark game is willing to recognize the weirdness of the franchise. Yeah, I want it to be strange. I want it to be a what the fuck kind of game. I want if I do end up watching a Let's Play of it, I want to have a what the fuck experience. Multiple what the fuck experiences. Anywho, I see that people are not overly interested in video games then. I don't know. Those two things stood out to me, like New Life is Strange and New Perfect Dark. Yeah. They stood out to me as being interesting. No idea what other games got announced today, if anything. If there was anything interesting. Oh, I think a new Dragon Age got announced as well, I believe. But hey, Scriptcode. Dragon Age, doesn't really interest me. It's not a franchise that I've ever really tried. Maybe I'd enjoy it, but I don't know. It's just for some reason I just don't have the interest. Not sure what it is. I just don't have any interest in trying Dragon Age. Sleep but have missed me. Aw, thanks, Scapegoat. I think part of what might turn me off about Dragon Age, there's something about it that reminds me, in a weird way, of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which I tried for like an hour and just could not be bothered with. I don't know. I think like Dragon Age just makes me think of that for some reason, and it just automatically turns me off. That type of smiley. I mean, sort of. I rested my jacket on the hot tub so that it wouldn't be dripping on my comic boxes. Uh, I see. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns if I'm gonna get people talking. Yeah. Hey, Layla. I picked up a rice cooker. I have now purchased a rice cooker. I didn't get any rice yet. I got it on Thursday, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel like. I just didn't really feel like getting the rice. I wasn't going to be willing to cook this week. But yeah. One thing that's kind of weird. This isn't particularly useful for like straining the rice. Does it work? I haven't tried it yet. Like these are some like I mean this is like I assume that this is what you'd use to like pour the rice in and then like and water strains through to strain the rice. Yeah, like for washing the rice, the water would strain through. I assume that's what this is for. But that's not. This isn't going to work for that. Yeah. Maybe it's used for something else. Maybe it's used just for like. It's yeah. It's probably actually used for like cooking specific things. Hey, anime sucks. I suspect it's actually probably, I'll need to double check, but it's probably used for, like, if you want to cook like fish, like if you want to like steam some fish or something like that, or some meat. You know, you can put it in here instead of into the pot. Meat dead holes, guys in native neighborhood. Always saying the same thing. Anyway, so next week or this week, next time I do groceries, now you make fried rice. Yep. Well, not fried. It wouldn't be fried rice. It would be steamed. It'd be steamed rice. Yeah. This week I'll pick up some rice, some basic veggies. I mean, with the leftovers. Can this person be bad? What you interpret feeding my you interpret them feeding you my cooking as a threat? I mean, I know I'm not very good, but anyway, it's Black and Decker. It's a Black and Decker rice cooker. I'll need to look up some. I'll need to look up some basic rice cooker recipes. Yeah. So I'll need to look up some basic rice cooker recipes. See if there's anything interesting I can do with it. Not sure. I don't think I'll be putting meat in there, just because like preparing it. I had a rice cooker. I left it on the stove and it melted. Yeah, that's not good. Because yeah, preparing the meat, like I don't really have anywhere that I can. I don't really have anywhere that I can prepare meat. So it'll mostly have to be rice and veggies, which much as I'd like to throw some meat in there. And I probably won't. And it's not like I'll be cooking every day or anything like that. Probably, maybe, three times, maybe thrice a week. I would imagine. Maybe 3 days a week that I might actually use it. We'll see, I suppose. Maybe I'll use it more. You never know. Hey, Trey. Crockpot? No. No crockpot. Blue pot? I did not bring the blue pot. The blue pot went in the trash. I don't remember what we did with the crock pot. Yeah, I honestly don't remember what we actually did with the crock pot. I didn't take it. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't take it. Hey, drama. Been a while since I cut you live. Hope you're doing well. I'm not dead. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. Sometimes just being above ground is all you can be, pretty much. I'm not dead, but this chat kind of is. I mean, like, I've been trying. Talked about video games. Talked about my rice cooker. No one's got anything to say. Need the likes of chat slower than a herd of turtles wading through molasses on a cold winter morning. We need the likes of Vanna in here to spice things up. But a lot of my regulars aren't here tonight. PK's here, Ananaki's here, Layla's here. Scapegoat stopped in. And then I guess immediately went back to sleep. Val was here. I don't know where Val went. Don't know where PK went either. PK's been silent for a long time. I mean, it's 3 a.m. here as well. Or quarter past anyway. I just finished work an hour ago, so. The fun of working evening shifts. Not quite overnight, but not quite an overnight shift, but not far off. Going to order some food? Well, no, nowhere's open at 3 a.m. Anunnaki. I can't order food at 3 a.m. Wait, no. The one right. See? Delivery is not available right now. Listening and reading myself back to sleep. Book about one of the biggest psychedelic labs in the world. Nice. Yeah, 3 a.m. Delivery is not available. Piazza time? Yeah, from how am I going to order? How am I going to order? Like, I don't think quarter past 3 on a Sunday night. I don't think there's like I don't think even the pizza places are open. Day shifters just don't get it, right? It's like, oh, finish work. Oh, I'm gonna order. Oh, just order some food now. It's like, fucking how? Like the delivery app stops taking orders at like 1:30. A lot of gas stations aren't even open near me. Yeah, sounds like a fun place to live besides some light kidnapping and torture. Yeah, like 1:30 is when is like the latest that you can order on these apps. I actually did come very close to ordering takeout at 1:30 on like I actually did come very close on Friday night to ordering some takeout at like 1 in the morning. Then I just felt shitty. Really tired. My neck was super sore. Like muscles were super tense. Friday and Saturday, I just felt kind of shitty. No, I want some takeout. I mean, so do I. I regularly, honestly, pretty regularly that I have to work. I'm like, man, wish I could order something. Like, it's just so often. 3 o'clock rolls around. It's like, fuck. I could really go for some takeout. And honestly, it's probably just as well that I work so late. Exactly, drama. It's just as well that I can't that I work so late because it means that I can't order it after work. So it does save me money. And once I pick up some rice and veggies, that'll honestly really, really help. Yeah. 3 o'clock rolls around. I want something to eat. Rice. Forgot my food, so it's 2 cheese sticks and coffee. Luckily, I work from home. But yeah, all I really ever keep in the house is junk food. So, like I said, it will be nice to be able to actually cook something. I have not used it yet. I don't. I got in Thursday. Honestly, the weather was miserable enough on Thursday that I just didn't really want to pick up extra stuff. What do we eat after work? This is what I usually eat after work. Come to think of it, I should check if Frito Lay is evil. I should check who owns Frito Lay. Just see if it's probably owned by some fucking evil ass conglomerate. Yeah, I ate chips. I had been getting grapes and eating some grapes. Some vineyard chips with French onion dip is my jam. Yeah, I don't bother with the dip. I just eat the chips. One exception, I did pick up some. I picked up some Tostitos and some mild salsa to dip in. Mild because I am a pussy. I am weak. So good. I'm honestly very rarely a dipper. There's not a lot of foods that I really dip. Like a little bit of ranch dressing for carrots or celery or something is nice. Or like dipping um, chicken fillets or your chicken fillets or fries into like some barbecue sauce or whatever. That's good. You said dipping Tostitos into salsa. Other than that, I don't really dip. Three different types of dip in my fridge: fruit dip, chip dip, cheese dip. I mean, that seems like it's probably pretty normal, frankly. Yeah, I suspect that's like for a lot of people, it's probably like that. I'm often weird about flavor combinations, like food combinations. I like that's I'm just weird about how I eat. I'm a very finicky eater, and yeah, I'm just weird. Man, was hoping there was something to watch in Hot Cheetos. I don't think I've ever had Cheetos, but I definitely wouldn't be able to handle Hot Cheetos. Like, I don't think I've ever had regular Cheetos. As they just don't honestly seem that appealing to me. Like, Cheetos just don't appeal to me. But yeah, hot Cheetos, I definitely would not be able to handle. Hot anything. I am very, very weak when it comes to spices, to spice and heat. I have little baby taste buds. Cheetos suck, but Cheetos pretzels I could kill a whole bag of no problem. No, I will just have to take your word on that. Any new games you're looking playing? For playing, I mean, so once I have finished playing Class of '09, the re-up, because right now, every Thursday I do a gaming stream. I've been doing Class of '09 and now Class of '09 the re-up. Once I finish that, I'm going to play Harmony, The Fall of Reverie. It's from Don't Nod, developer of the original Life is Strange. And it just looks really interesting. So I'm looking forward to playing that one. And of course, I'm always looking forward to the next Our Life game. Our Life Now and Forever. Very much looking forward to Our Life Now and Forever, whenever that one comes out. The next Life is Strange game, new Life is Strange, comes out in October. I'm undecided whether to play it myself. I'll definitely watch a Let's Play of it. I may or may not play the game myself. But I am at least looking forward to watching a Let's Play of that one. I'll watch Wellens play that one because I know she will play it. Most of the Let's Plays I watch are from woman who goes by the name of Wellens, and just because I really like the fact that she is the type of player who explores. The type of player who like talks to NPCs, who checks around the corners for things, who just like she's someone like she doesn't just rush through. She doesn't just focus on point A to point B to point C. She is one of those types who tries to see as much as she can, and that is what the developers put all this work in. I want to see what everything. I hate the Let's Plays that are just, hey, let's skip right by this whole thing. Let's skip right past this entire interesting looking side quest. No bother with that. No, I will just, hey, let's see if I can get to the main quest. Let's see if I can get to the main quest in a way that bypasses having to talk to NPCs about it. It's like fucking show things. Show me everything. So I like her because she shows like she wants to see everything as well. I also really enjoy Let's Plays that, like, one thing I will say, she goes in blind. Like, she does, all her Let's Plays are blind, which means that she doesn't really have, she isn't really able to share, like, interesting trivia about the games. And I do like Let's Plays that have a lot of trivia, like, that are from people who know the games. You know, like, who know them inside out, who know behind the scenes stuff, like development, you know, stories from when the game was being developed. And it's unfortunate, like, that the games that, like, there are certain games that I want to watch Let's Plays of, but, like, none of the people, like, none of the Let's Plays I found are from people who, like, I'd like to watch Let's Plays of the Batman Arkham games, but I'd love to watch an Arkham, like, I'd love to watch Let's Plays of the Arkham games from somebody who knows DC. I don't know that a whole lot about DC myself, but I would just fucking love to see somebody who knows DC, like, who knows Batman. Like, that'd just be so interesting to see. You know, the Spider-Man games, it would have, like, the Let's Plays I watched were fine, but they would have, it does feel like they would have been elevated if they were played by somebody who really knows a lot about Marvel and Spider-Man. But alas. That's why the Let's Plays, like, you know, the Thursday streams, those are, like, those tend to be visual novels just because they're easy and, you know, trivia, who cares? But yeah, like, the actual Let's Plays I do, like the Mass Effect Let's Plays and my Final Fantasy Let's Plays. Like, I want to, like, give details about the games. Anyway, I'm gonna get going for now. Become the person I want to be. Well, I sort of am drama. Like, that's sort of what I'm doing. Like, that's sort of what I do. Like I said, with my Mass Effect, and when I was doing Mass Effect, and then when I'm doing, and while I'm going through the Final Fantasy, like, that's sort of what I'm trying to do. Is, hey, you know, here's a fun fact. But, like, the games, like, you know, the Arkham games, I can't play Arkham Asylum. Like, I can't play the Batman games. They are way too complicated for me. Shit, I'm worried about getting to, like, you know, for the Final Fantasy game. Like, I'm worried about, you know, when the Final Fantasy games stop being just turn based and start getting into actual, like, you need to press buttons. Hey, Trash Pandy. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. I'm leaving for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's like, you know, whenever they do a scene change, and whenever they did a scene change in the old Batman series, they had that, like, spinning bat symbol and that little bit of music. Anyway, good night, everybody.